Hello everybody, thank you for tuning in to another episode from notanalog.com. Today I'm looking at two home network speakers. Now these are something which I haven't really looked at before. I've looked at docks, like Bluetooth docks and things like that, but these are network speakers, which means they connect to a Wi-Fi network. So you have to have a Wi-Fi network for these to connect to before it will even work at all. So just remember that one. But these two which I've got in front of me, the Sony NS510 and the NS410, are impressive. Really impressive. Now, they're not just a wireless speaker. I'm going to pick one of them up because it's quite big. This is the 510. And now this one has got DLNA music streaming, AirPlay. It's got a 3.5mm input on the back, so you can actually use it without a Wi-Fi network if you took it with you. But the beauty of this one is that it's also got a battery built in. So despite its quite sort of large size, it weighs about 4 kilos, it actually can be taken away with you. So what I found was I had this one set up in sort of our dining room, and you would play tunes from an amazing sound. You can see all these little speakers around the side, and it's got a massive woofer, and you can also feel quite the pump from here as well. And some really good sound. But then say you were going outside to where the barbecue area is, for example, unplug it and just take it with you, and your sound experience comes with you as well. And the sound quality on battery or on power did not drop whatsoever. The sound was just perfect. And the battery life is quite good. So I mean, if you are having an occasion at home and you want to provide some music, this is fantastic because you can take it from the lounge room to the dining room, wherever you want, and not really have to worry about plugging it in again, and you're playing it wirelessly. So DLNA, AirPlay, 3.5mm input. If it is a wireless speaker, so it doesn't actually be connected to physically into the network, but it does have a LAN port on it as well. So really cool and very simple to use. So I'm going to put that one down. I'm going to show you the 410. Now the 410 is a little bit smaller, not much smaller, but just a little bit. You can sort of see it here. Now this one again, AirPlay, DLNA, still has the 3.5mm input, and the only real difference is it hasn't got the battery, which the 510 has, and it's also a little bit smaller, so the actual sound, while still very good quality, it actually isn't as bassy as the 510. If you really want to fill a room, like fill a whole dining room where I had that speaker, you've got to go with the 510. But the 410, I had it in a bedroom, actually in this room here, and it was perfect. It was just perfect for this situation. In fact, it was still really loud. Like, they can really pump some sound, and without the distortion and things like that you expect from other crappy speakers. So really good, and they actually look really nice as well. Now, because I had them both here, I thought, wow, it's so cool, because from my phone I was playing music through DLNA to the speaker in my room, but then I would walk into the dining room, and then I would pull the phone out and choose the other output for the 510, and the music would just shift to that speaker, which is great. But then I was thinking, what if they could both work together? And they could. There's a button on the front of this one called Party, and there's a button on the 510 called Party Mode as well. And it's so cool. You press Party on one, run to the other one, press Party on that one, and they just connect. And then you just stream music to one of those speakers, and it will come out both of them. And then you have a whole house full of audio, and that's where it gets really cool, because you can imagine if you had two of these 510s, both running on battery, both able to do party mode, and you can really, if you like to entertain, this is going to be your one-stop shop for everything, which is great. So actually using the products was very simple. When you plug it in, you get this beautiful quick start guide, which is quite easy to follow. You can set it up straight from your Android or iPhone and whatnot, or you can set it up from your computer. So you can choose whatever you like. A simple quick app to download on the phone, and you set it up within seconds. It's really just to get them connected to your Wi-Fi network. Then it's one-stop shop. So you don't have to set it up for every device, just set up the actual speakers, and then the devices just know, because if you have a phone or a tablet with DLNA, or if you've just got an Apple product like iPads and iPhones, they just work straight away as well. From the PC, I use Windows Media Player, and you can just go output 2, and you see the two speakers in the list, you hit one of them and it starts coming out, and then run up to it, hit party mode, run to the other one, hit party mode, and then that's it. So cool. So really impressive. Of the two, I do obviously favor the 510 because it does have the built-in battery, and it then makes it something you can take with you and still enjoy amazing sound. So that was really impressive. But if you're looking just for something in the bedroom to listen to music, then the 410 is fine as well. One thing to remember is they don't have dock connectors, so your iPhone 4S or your iPhone 5 will not be able to plug in physically in a dock. This is a good thing because, as we've learned from the iPhone 5, the dock connector does change, it's time to just go wireless. Very cool, very simple. I did have a few little bug issues every now and then. You know, you'd be skipping through songs on your phone and it's obviously trying to stream it through DLNA at the same time, and sometimes it would just lose the connection or it would just freak out. From an iPhone, we didn't really have that sort of trouble. It seemed to be a bit smoother, so I think AirPlay is a little bit more reliable sometimes than DLNA, but that could just be me as well. But 3.5mm in, that's always going to work. You can plug anything into that, and there you go. I have to say it, I almost would prefer Bluetooth on the device as well. Only because it's so simple. Bluetooth, you turn it on, pair it up, hit go, and it just comes through. Now, I think that's just because I've been reviewing Bluetooth docks, and the simplicity of it all is just so easy. And when you are talking about something which is battery powered, you kind of want to be able to take it with you, turn your Bluetooth on, and both of them, and away you go. But I don't know, I think despite this one having a battery, it's not something that you throw in the car and put in the picnic basket. It's a little bit big for that, but it's just for something which you can move around the house with ease. Beautiful speakers, amazing sound, especially out of the 510. It's mind-blowing how loud it is out of such a small device, and it actually looks quite nice as well. So for those who are fussy with their interiors, you can put this almost anywhere and it'll look quite good. That's all I got. Beautiful speakers from Sony. Really impressed. Good job, guys. And if you have any questions, let me know. The pricing, well, it depends on what country you're in, so go and Google that. And yeah, any questions, let me know. Bye.